close to it. Hyde, who's playing deep and starting things off. The instigator. There's a neat little touch from Francis, didn't quite work out. Now it's Chaussee. It's one of those nights where the defence of Sheffield Wednesday, it's almost dangerous for them because they might have so little to do, they tend to relax a bit too much. Francis has kept possession well. Worthington, nice ball in as well, finding Warhurst, whose first touch is a good one. Waddle, real danger to Sporer now. Chris Waddle shot! Goal number one! And goal number one for Chris Waddle in a Sheffield Wednesday shirt. That really is what Wednesday wanted. It's taken them only 6.5 minutes. And one of the most experienced European campaigners of all gets Wednesday on the mark with his first goal for the club. And a precious one it may turn out to be as well.
Yeah, it's a good shot. He does well. He comes inside the defender and he bends it to the far corner. The keeper does well to get a hand, but an excellent goal.
In fact, it's Chris Waddle's first goal in this country since one for Tottenham Hotspur against Wimbledon back in 1989. He takes the salute.
They're finally here.
Mark Wright keeping his place. He's certainly the fittest of the three options in attack for Trevor Francis. Warhurst just feeling his way back after his recent groin problem. David Hurst has had that thigh strain for a couple of months now and is still not in full working order, which is why he's being held in reserve on the bench. Anderson has come forward. John Hart's the number 5, making a run across the face of the area. And Waddle goes for goal! What a start for Sheffield Wednesday! Well, you think back to the semi-final here in Paul Gascoigne. Today it's Chris Waddle.
Well, I said it was important that they limited his contribution, but in all honesty, there's not an awful lot that any of the outfield players could have done about that free kick. Tremendous pace, tremendous bend. I don't know if Alan Kelly was slightly unsighted, but it couldn't have been nearer his left-hand post.
Well, Waddle has had a wonderful season in all but one respect, really, and that's goal scoring. Only 2 to his name before today.
Well, I think if you ever thought that this was going to be a tight, tense affair, then a goal in the opening 2 minutes.
Bright jumping with Linnigan. Here's Hurst. This is Harks. Good ball in. Bright. Not quite. Waddle, is it? It's in. Waddle got a shot in there. It may have caught a defender, but it's gone in. And Wednesday are level. Chris Waddle finding space on the left. Has changed the course of the cup final. 69 minutes, Harks cross, half away by Linnigan. It came off Lee Dixon, in fact. Waddle shoots, it may have caught Dixon, it goes past.
Wednesday were playing some stylish, impressive football, but they just couldn't chalk up victories. They started well enough against Wimbledon. A tap-in for Chris Waddle after excellent work by Mark Bright.
In the first minute here, Mark Bright there in the wall. Chris Waddle and Andy Senton over the ball. Nigel Worthington, who Howard Wilkinson signed here at Hillsborough, is there as well. But I think it's going to be Waddle who drives one. Oh my word! That is outstanding finishing. And Leeds are behind to one of the most quality.
But the pre-Christmas bubble was well and truly burst at Hillsborough, where Chris Waddle was in miraculous form. Waddle crowned a sparkling display with Wednesday's 3rd goal in a 5-0 thrashing.
Coming up now, a rare-headed goal from Chris Waddle, his first on his comeback after injury and his first for a year and 10 days. Waddle scoring after coming on as substitute. And 4 marks too for his Jurgen Klinsmann impression. Wednesday have certainly got the taste again.
The voice of our forefathers here. Oh, and Africa run, and
far corner.
Wednesday weren't going to make Blackburn's route back to the top an easy one, and Chris Waddle showed he recovered from his penalty nightmare against Wolves to put them back in it. But if Wednesday was sure-footed up...
Since leaving Hillsborough for Elland Road, Leeds manager Howard Wilkinson's record against his old club has been impressive. Until today, when Wednesday at last managed to get one over on their old boss for the first time in 8 matches. Chris Waddle amazingly squeezing the ball between John Lukic and the post. Now, how did he do that?
Ball with Atherton. Feed Waddle on the right-hand side touchline. Left falling cross. Goes in on the far side. Sheffield Wednesday opened the scoring for Chris Waddle. Deceiving perhaps not only Flowers in Blackburn's goal, but also his colleagues too. Sheffield Wednesday opened the scoring. Sheffield Wednesday 1, Blackburn Rovers 0. Deceiving all concerned on that curling ball in from the right-hand side. First to congratulate Waddle, but Waddle's saying, no, it's me that scored the goal, I'm crediting that. And that's perfectly correct. As you can see, the ball drifting in on the right of Tim Flowers. Sheffield Wednesday. So Nolan then. Ball chipped up. Dingham and Hyde persistent. Comes to De Greiser. Ball slipped, comes back to Whittingham. Ball to Waddle and drilled home by Waddle. Sheffield Wednesday take the lead. To the absolute delight of the travelling Hillsborough faithful that have come down to Highbury this evening. Guy Whittingham doing the spade work, supplying Waddle, left foot finish.